Hey Grace family, and welcome back to our Midweek check-in. So last Sunday we looked at the feeding of the 5,000 in John chapter 6 and saw the disciples facing a seemingly impossible situation. Within that, Philip was looking for more human resources while Andrew looked at what they had and basically said, "What good is this?" But as we learned, our limitations point us to the sufficiency of Christ. So where we fail, where we fall short, Jesus comes through on our behalf. And in light of that, we need to give everything we have to the Lord and live on mission for Him. So halfway through the week, I have a question for you. What is it that you are still holding on to instead of placing it in Jesus' hands? Or what seemingly impossible situation are you going through, and what part of that are you still grasping onto? You know, on Sunday when we gather, it's easy to hear the word and a willingness to live it out, but now halfway through the week, it's easy to go right back to doing what we were doing like Philip and Andrew did. We started calculating, started worrying again, or trying to figure out, how can I fix this? And if you find yourself in that situation, I want to encourage you to listen to the words of Psalm 55 and verse 22. It says, "Cast your burden on the Lord, and He will sustain you." And that verse doesn't say God immediately takes away every burden every time. It says cast it on Him and trust Him to sustain you. And that's such an important reminder from this last Sunday, because sometimes we place things in God's hands and the miraculous takes place right away. He changes the circumstances in ways we never could. And other times, the circumstances don't change, but God uses them to change us, to deepen our trust and dependence upon Him and strengthen our faith. And either way it plays out, the best way and the best place for that burden is to be placed in His hands. So my challenge for you today is simple, is to live out Psalm 55:22, to take a few minutes and bring that seemingly impossible situation before God. Maybe even physically open your hands as you give everything over to the Lord and say, "Father, I can't control this, I can't fix this, I have nothing of my own, but you are sufficient. So I'm placing this in your hands, accomplish your will through it." It's there in those moments that we remember that our limitations point us to Christ's sufficiency. And it's there that we can once again rest in trusting Him with everything we're going through as we live on mission for Him. So enjoy your week, church, and enjoy the peace that this brings.